Today is Thursday, June 16th, 2022, special meeting, Town of Dayton Board of Health. This is also a remote participation Zoom meeting. It is a public meeting being videoed and audio. Dayton-mass.gov and YouTube. Zoom meeting number 817-3091-2998. Zoom meeting password 912193. Call in number 929-205-6099. Call to order at 4:35 p.m. Should we do the pledge of allegiance first or the roll call?
Either way.
Okay, let's have a roll call. Barbara Catavia, Chairman.
I'm Nicole Mello, member.
So not present tonight is Kevin
Okay,
Bernardo.
not present is member Kevin
And
Bernardo.
I'm Todd Pelling, health agent.
And we should pledge allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we shall enter committee business. First one is review, discuss, act, propose intercontinental transfers for accounts number 510, 519, and 433.
Okay, so we're at the end of the year and some of the accounts are a little short. Actually, it turns out only one of them. 433 is trash. And we were very worried about that because we've had such increases in prices and volumes and such. But now that we're getting a better state of where we're at and what we need to get rid of at the transfer station, it appears that we're going to be okay there. We don't have to transfer any money into 433 to cover trash. So we're okay there. However, the office manager accrued some overtime when we were dealing with COVID back in October, November, whenever it was. And so we're looking to transfer money from our professional and technical line, which we didn't spend anything on. That's for lawyers and that kind of thing. We didn't need that this year. So we transfer $500 from that into the office manager's overtime line to cover that. So it's $500. That's the only transfer we're going to need as a board. Yeah.
All right, am I making a motion?
Do I have a motion?
Yes, so I motion to interdepartmental transfer $500 professional and technical to $500 of overtime additional hours.
And I'll step down from chairman and second that motion. And I have a vote. Nay.
I, Nicole Mello.
Sign the two lines because you're the department transferring the money and the department seeking the money.
Very good, that's all signed and all set. Second one is review, discuss, act, transfer station fee schedule.
So at our last meeting, we told the board that the price of bulky went up like 33% overnight. And so we need to assess those fees. But it hit right during the middle of bulky week. What also happened is the selectmen have created the solid waste committee, which is having its first meeting next Wednesday. So the urgency of transferring the fees would have been for bulky week, but it happened in the middle of the week. So at this point, I think the board should, or I'd recommend that you guys wait and let the solid waste committee deal with it on Wednesday. But if you guys want to talk about it, we can deal with it. It's just, it's more, it was, that week was where we get a lot of stuff. Now it's just like regular. So it's up to you. You can do it either
I
way.
think that's a great idea because that's the reason we fought so hard to get a solid waste committee. So that they could research enterprise.
Yeah, I agree, since we're past that point that we were concerned about, at the time, then I think it'd be best.
And these things are just gonna keep coming up so quickly.
Okay. So you can move on to the next one then.
Does that need a motion or?
You can, you don't have to. So, or, and it actually, yeah, you could table it until the solid waste committee has a recommendation for the board, if you want to do that. She can do that motion. That would probably make it cleaner. So,
Yeah. Okay, so my motion is to table discussion or act on the transfer station fee schedule, and have it moved over to the solid waste committee.
And I second that. I stepped down and second that. Second motion. Do I have a vote?
I, Nicole Mello.
I Bob Batavia. Next is review, discuss, act, assistant health agent backup job description. Todd, you have something on?
yeah, hold on a sec. I can't write that fast.
Okay, no problem.
Glad it's being recorded. All right. Yeah, so I know we kicked around our job description, but talking with some people, it appears that their job description is effectively the same as mine. The board also has the authority to recommend an appointment for anybody. I think the state laws say the board could hire somebody, but I know in Dayton, everything gets kicked to them. There was one person who is a retired health agent who lives in town that said he was interested in it, but I've reached out to him and he's in the middle of moving right now, so I think he's a little busy. But Matt Tanis, one of the former board members here in town, he's also works for the fire department. He's a health agent in Rentham right now. He has said he would be willing to be the backup. And this position right now, it's funded annually. And yeah, so the board would make a recommendation to the selectmen that we appoint him as the backup. If the board wants to do that, if you want to get him in here for an interview, whatever you want to do, that's fine. But it's an annual appointment, and at any point in time, you could hire another backup and split the work. It's only something like 15 inspections a year is all it's in the budget for it. And obviously I haven't had a backup yet, so we'll see where it goes. But that's what I would like to do. Is I think he knows the system, he knows Dayton. He's been doing inspections in town for years. So
I think that's fantastic. We're so lucky to have somebody that knows all the procedures, knows the land, is familiar with everything here. I mean, that's extremely lucky. That's like a wish list thing.
Yeah, and someone that's already served on the board. So.
Yeah, he knows everything. Yeah, we couldn't. I don't think we could find anybody better than that as a backup. Fantastic. Can I hear a motion?
I motion to recommend the appointment of Matt Tanis as assistant health agent backup.
And I stepped down and second that. Can I have a vote?
I, Nicole Mello.
I Barbara Batavia. And that motion is passed. Are there any other items not reasonably anticipated?
there's nothing else that's come up.
Nothing else. Okay. So now we go on to approval of minutes, regular meeting, April 14th, 2022.
So if you recall at the last meeting, we approved all those sets of minutes except for one, and that was because Kevin had recused himself, and so it should have only been 2 ayes and 3 ayes. So we'll have to change it to 2 ayes.
Slip up the finger.
Yeah, well, every other vote was 3, so it was just the thing. Yes. So if I know you want to be the April 14th meeting, but we can get a motion to approve the.
I motion to approve the regular meeting minutes for April 14th, 2022.
Step down as chairwoman and second that motion, and I hear a vote.
I, Nicole Mello.
I, Barbara Patavia, motion's passed to accept regular meeting April 14th, 2022. I have a motion for adjournment,
I motion to adjourn.
and I step down and second that. A vote.
I, Nicole Mello.
I, Barbara Patavia, and the time is 4:45. Adjournment. Thank you.